What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be talking about 5 different ways that you can improve your game in World War II. This is the Improving in World War II series, and this episode is all about going back to basics. So starting from the beginning, you can improve with really not that much thought going into it. It basically means that, you know, you take basic skills in Call of Duty, you take basic skills and basic knowledge to be able to take advantage of different situations and improve your game and be able to survive for a lot longer. So here are 5 different ways that you can improve your game without really doing too much, and not really buying a headset or getting monitors or getting a scuff controller or, you know, anything like that. It's nothing about peripherals, nothing about the equipment that you use. Standard PS4 controller is fine enough. Even listening to TV sound is good too. It doesn't matter what your peripherals are or anything like that. This video will help you improve. So take your time. Don't engage in gunfights that you're not sure that you can win. Hence, if a guy is running away from you and he's running to cover, don't take shots because you're going to give your position away. And if you're taking damage, you can always take cover. You don't have to challenge them. You don't have to rush forward and try and beat them. You don't have to be better than them and try and sponge all the bullets and win that gunfight. You can take cover. You can find different ways to find them and get around the map quietly and efficiently without actually alerting anyone of your position, unless you get spotted, obviously, which is why battle chatter is quite important within World War II. If you're taking damage, learn to back off, heal up and move on. Don't get set or don't get blinkered on taking the one guy out, because I can guarantee you, if you set your eyes on, you know, chasing one guy down, you're either going to get shot in the back or he's going to turn around and be able to kill you or whatever. It makes it super easy for them if you're chasing them all the time. Tip number 2. These are in no particular order, by the way. Minimap awareness. Use your minimap to locate where your teammates are and where there is space on the map. Where there is space on the map is more than likely where there is going to be enemies. Now, this isn't always the case, and in certain game modes like free-for-all, hardpoint, they tend to spawn absolutely everywhere. Domination, if you've got triple capped or you're triple capping them, spawns can get a bit hectic and a bit crazy. But as a general rule of thumb, if your teammates are in a certain location, enemies probably won't be in that location. They might be near that location and they might be taking on gunfights with your teammates, and if that is the case, unless they're using a suppressor, you're going to be able to see them on the minimap. In World War II, there is a perk called espionage, and if your teammates or you damage an enemy, I'm pretty sure they show up on the minimap. So having minimap awareness is very important to pinpoint enemies, locations, and also just to be aware of where enemies could be coming from. If you've got a space in front of you and there's no teammates in that specific area, get ready to get in a gunfight because there may be enemies nearby. Moving on, play on a sensitivity that you are comfortable with. I know a lot of YouTubers play on 4 and 4 or 10 and 10, or, you know, if you're sniping they play on like 14 or whatever, or trickshotting they play on like 20. Whatever sensitivity you are comfortable with is the one you should use. Yes, you will get used to a sensitivity over time. For me, that sensitivity is around 8 or 9 on World War II. On Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare, it was about 11, 12. In some other CODs, I've played on 5 and 5 or 6 and 6. It depends on each game specifically, but for World War II, 8 and 8 is perfect for me. And I have to say, I don't have to bump it up at all for sniping or anything like that. I find it fine for every single gun, and that is something that you guys should take into consideration when it comes to your sensitivity. Make sure it's smooth enough for you to react, being able to turn around and shoot people that are shooting you, but also make sure that you're able to control that sensitivity. Don't just be spinning around like crazy because you want a high sensitivity, just in case someone, you know, you get the opportunity to turn on someone or whatever. I would rather take a death but be able to get way more kills because I'm way more accurate than being able to spin around on a dime. So that's just my opinion on the matter. Like I said, I would highly suggest using each sensitivity and seeing which one fits your playstyle best. You can do this in private matches, or you can do this in the firing range in the headquarters. Also, another good way to improve something extra is going into the 1v1 pit and just using your awareness of that little arena to then transfer it into game. Because in the 1v1 arena, it tends to spawn you on the opposite side of the arena compared to where they are. And that is some logic that you can take forward into team deathmatch, uplink, domination, and so on. 2 more tips for you guys. Don't bunch up with your teammates. This is one thing that really frustrates me. Some people that are new to the game seem to think that where your teammates are going that are doing well is the best place to go. Not always the case. If all your team goes to a certain point, they're going to know where you are. They're going to be able to spot multiple people, and if they have snipers on their team, they're going to be able to take out 2 to 3, maybe even 4 of you guys, maybe even 6 if they're good enough. If you can't find cover, if you can't find a location where you feel safe that isn't with your teammates, then really should be moving around the map trying to find that location and trying to find enemies. The best way for me personally is to flank, get to the locations where I know there is power positions. What a power position is a location where if you get to it and you can hold it down, you're able to get quite a lot of kills and hold that point down without them killing you too many times. It works well on quite a lot of the maps, and if you can lock down a really busy area, then good to go. You're going to do well in that game. Now, obviously, practice makes perfect. The more you play the game, the more you learn the maps, the more you learn the spawn rotations, the more you learn the higher point rotations and the domination flag locations and all the rest of it, and the different spots where you can hide and cap flags and all the rest of it, the better you will get at this game. I have around 7 to 6 hours in World War II right now, and I have to say that this game is a lot of fun. My kill death ratio is somewhere around 1.3 at the moment. I have 1 gold sniper rifle, working on a few others, and you're going to see Road to Diamond series coming back on the channel very, very soon. But when it comes to it, the more you play, the more you get used to the maps, the game modes, and everything like that, especially war mode and obviously multiplayer, the better you're going to get. It's like zombies, it's repetition. You got to play and play and play, and the more you play, the more you learn, the more you get better at the game. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. If you did, smash that thumbs up button, and don't forget to leave a comment, leaving your feedback down below. And there will be more improving in World War II videos coming each and every week, so stay tuned for more, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.